Welcome to Inspirational Journeys, everyone. My name is Ann Harrison, and today I have a couple of updates for you. First of all, I wanted to let you know about my Camp Nana Rabbi milestone. So, my goal was 5,000 words, which I may or may not have told you about that at the beginning of the month. These last couple of months have been so busy, it's hard to keep up with everything, and I haven't really had a lot of time to do solos. But I hope that you guys are enjoying all the nice author interviews that I've done over the past few weeks, which I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. But my goal was 5,000 words. I'm at almost 7,000. So, and as far as my book, Shadow of Truth, I am on chapter 34, and I think I've got about 3 chapters left. So that's a bit of a writing life update. Now, back to the podcast. And I hope that those of you watching will come on over and click on the link in the show notes to the Inspirational Journeys podcast, where I've got a whole plethora of author interviews that I've done over the past few months. I've done several in the 15 months or so that I have been podcasting. I say or so because it's a week out since my 15-month podcast anniversary, shall we say, which took place on July 5th, 14th, and Tuesday will be the 21st. So it'll be a week out from that. So anyway, but since then, starting in June, I did quite a few. Patricia Bradley, for example. Sean Smucker, Elizabeth Goddard, Melissa Koski. Elizabeth Goddard and Melissa Koski were audio only, so you're going to have to go back and listen into those because they decided not to do video. And some authors will do that. So you're going to have to subscribe to the podcast to be alerted to these episodes and go back and check the backlist of episodes on your favorite podcast player. So, and I've also done an interview this past Friday with Bethany Turner, who wrote Hadley Beckett's Next Dish. As I said in the caveat before when we were talking, do not read that book on an empty stomach. You've got a lot of good books to read, a lot of good series that you're going to want to read, because I've got some really good things coming up too. Tomorrow, I will be talking with Beth White about her book, A Reckless Love. Susie Finkbeiner, The Stories Behind Us, is on Tuesday. And next Wednesday, I will be talking to Suzanne Woods Fisher about her book, On a Coastal Breeze. And then in August, I've got A Dazzle of Diamonds, which is book 3 of the Georgia Coast romance series. I read book 1, but you guys can read book 3 because it will be coming out in August. And then I'll have Lynette Eason's Acceptable Risk, which is book 2 of her Danger Never Sleeps series. So I do want to encourage you to go back and listen to those. Oh, and yeah, with Melissa Koski, her book A Dream Within a Dream, even though, it was a book that she co-wrote with Mike Napa. And even though you can read that by itself, I would encourage you to read the entire Coffee and Hill series, starting out with Annabelle Lee, The Raven, and then A Dream Within a Dream if you love thrillers. And if you love romances, there's quite a few different genres, romantic suspense, and some other sweet romances thrown in there too. So there's a little bit of something for all of you readers out there. And for authors who want to learn about the process, do go back and listen to those. I also talk to creative artists and entrepreneurs as well, so you have to check the backlist to find something really cool, because I'm sure there is something that everybody will love, from writing challenges and other solo episodes to all these great interviews that I've done. Because remember, here on Inspirational Journeys, your story matters. So if you'd like to share your story with me, be sure to connect with me via email, my website, social media, or you can go over to the podcast while you're over there and you can leave me a voice message. So with your email address, and I will talk to you about that soon. If you'd like to subscribe to my newsletter, be sure to fill out the Google form in the show notes, or you can go to any of my recent blog posts or to my website and fill out the contact form there. But the quickest way to get to my email list is by filling out the Google form, and I will be sure to add you to my list, and I will send you a free short story just for subscribing. So There are several ways to connect with me through email, my website, social media. All of those links are in the show notes. So I hope you guys have a blessed Sunday afternoon. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching these videos, listening to the podcast episodes. Be sure to share the videos and the podcast with your friends, fellow writers, fellow readers, fellow creatives. That's how people learn about us, is you spread the word. If you go over to the podcast on your podcast platform and leave a review for Inspirational Journeys, Stories That Matter, it really helps. And it also helps if you leave a rating. That way people can find me. So I really appreciate you listening. Welcome to new listeners. Thank you for my listeners who followed me from the start of on April 14th of 2019. And I hope you guys have a blessed Sunday afternoon and enjoy the sunshine and stay safe. I will talk to you tomorrow with my special guest, Beth White. So stay tuned, subscribe so you don't miss an episode, like the videos, subscribe to the podcast as well, and enjoy. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.